the news is not simply that it's biased, that it's serving power rather than challenging it and holding it accountable, which is its job, but that it's tedious and boring and repetitive, and that it's incurious. They're not interested in the world and what's happening. And this is an amazing time. And so the number of stories that don't get covered is totally ignored, or there's some clip here or somebody texts you, do you know this? What? And it's never even acknowledged by big news organizations, and acknowledged only, on a surface level by social media. Somebody needs to be following up on that stuff. And that's what we're going to do. And I think we can. The numbers work. It's not that expensive to do that. And of course we're going to be sued. Of course. That's how they shut you down. But we're trying to raise a pool to defend ourselves against that. And, we hope to make it through the end of this coming year, which is a pivotal time in American history. And I don't think I'm being hysterical overstating the case at all.
Tucker, this has been an absolutely incredible Spaces. We really want to thank you so much for joining us. I suppose we close it out by simply stating that your entire show followed you from Fox News to this endeavor. And it's really remarkable. That's unheard of in this space. There's no loyalty in corporate media. There's some of the most godless, soulless work there is. And that's remarkable. And so what you're building is as valuable as what anyone is doing here, and honestly complements what Elon is doing. It does seem that you are beloved at Fox, and obviously by your audience. Greg Gutfeld continues to violate the ban on your name at Fox News. Greg Gutfeld regularly name drops you, and also most recently says, if you want to look at how bad advertisers can become, 2 words for you: Tucker Carlson, violating again the blacklist of your name on Fox. So your final sign off to Greg, and your thoughts on having such a loyal staff.
Well, I love my staff, and they're always at my house, including staying there. So, the line between staff and friend is definitely blurred. I'm not a big boundaries guy. So, these are people I really love. I would never work with anyone I didn't trust or love. And my wife didn't feel the same way about it. She definitely does. And so, yeah, we're unusually close to everyone, and almost all of them came, and I'm really grateful for that. And in general, I pride myself on getting along really well with the people I actually know, and I pride myself as well on being hated by people who don't know me, which is fine. It doesn't bother me at all. But I think it's really important. In fact, I think the measure of a man is how the people who know him feel about him. I mean, who cares what people who don't know you think? I just don't. I never have. But it's very important to me to get along with the people in my immediate orbit. My wife, number one. My children, number two. My lifelong friends, my brother, my dad, the people who work for us and work with us. I mean, those relationships are the most important relationships in my life. And I don't trust anybody who claims to love humanity but doesn't have close and enduring relationships. And I do, and I'm proud of that. So, and as for Gutfeld, I love Gutfeld, but I better leave it there so I don't cause him problems. But I am happy to see, I don't look at cable news ratings ever. I didn't when I worked there. But someone just sent them to me today, and Gutfeld has the 2 top shows on the channel. So that's heartening. Good for him. He deserves it. He's a good guy.
Tucker, pleasure to have you. Thanks a lot for joining. Benny, Alex, thanks for making this happen. And guys, for the audience, we're going to have more spaces with other surprise guests. We're talking to a lot of world leaders scheduled over the next few weeks. But Tucker, honestly, I've been listening to your interviews preparing for this space, and I can't wait to see what's in store. I think the discussions you had, I listened to the one you had with Megan Kelly, the one you had with the All In podcast. To be honest, surprised relative to how the media is trying to paint you. So it's a pleasure to have a chat with you, and I hope you enjoyed the space as well.
I absolutely loved it. Thanks, guys. Thank you for having me.
Thanks, Tucker, and thanks for everyone else that joined. Ben.